out there in YouTube land? This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. The ongoing comments and subscriptions and support, I truly appreciate it. Today, I'm going to do another short special video, and I'm going to kind of lump in a couple of things in one. Instead of me doing a singular video, I'm going to do a review on 2 guitars as opposed to one, and then I'm going to discuss some other things relating to, guitars. So let's get started. The first guitar that I want to give a review on is the OLP, which is officially licensed product Music Man guitar. And I guess the difference between the Music Man Stingray and this one is they're basically the same guitar, but this one is made under less expensive conditions. So that's why, it is what it is. But I love this guitar. It's beautiful, first of all. I love a natural finish guitar. And normally it has the OLP headstock, but I had to sand down because I'm a customizer. Think I might put my name up there. But in the back you can see the OLP emblem. So it is an OLP. Again, it feels really good. The signs to me of a good guitar is when you can rub your hand up and down it, and the metal here is not protruding and ripping your fingers to shreds, because that's the first sign of a cheap guitar, is the neck with the metal protruding like that. But I love this guitar. It feels good, it sounds good, and it was a good purchase. I think I only paid about $150 for this guitar, and it's like a $300 guitar. So thumbs up for this guitar. I definitely recommend it for any level of bass playing. The next one is the Dr. Tech bass. Now, I actually did a review of this guitar last year, and I felt it was warranted to do an update because I had a chance to play this guitar for like a year, and I have some more insight on it. And I still highly recommend it. But what I notice is, there's not the best neck on the planet, and you have to take care of it. There's a reason when you get your new guitar, if it's shipped to you and the strings are tuned down, because when the strings are in standard tuning or, tuned up, these are some thick strings. And like I said in my other video about the lead guitar, it creates a lot of tension. And, if it's not a really strong neck, it's going to bow on you. And that's what happened to me the first time. I didn't monitor it. If you don't play your guitar for long periods of time, tune these pegs down, so the won't be pulling and tugging on the neck. And also with this Dr. Tech bass, what I noticed with the first one I had was, because it's smooth right now, it's brand new, just got it. But if you don't, again, pay attention to the neck, try to take care of it by keeping it in the case and tuning these down when you don't play it, that the metal pegs here are going to rise. And you're going to be playing it, it's going to be ripping your fingers to shreds. And that's the reason why I got rid of the other one. I could have easily sanded it down, but I got lazy. It's like, I only paid $100 for it. Let me just go ahead and sell it, and maybe I can find me another guitar that sounds as good as this one, but doesn't have that issue. And the reason why I bought another one is this reason. I've played and had many bass guitars. This is the only bass that really cuts through the mix. It has a lot of bottom, without any EQ or any special, EQing or special, amp or anything. Right out of the box, you plug it in, boom, you can hear that bottom. And I'm going to leave a link down there to the Supreme song, You Keep Me Hanging On. Great James Jamerson, the late great James Jamerson, played the bass line, and I did a cover, and you can hear the bottom, because normally you have to kind of, when you're doing a, I guess, tutorial, you kind of bring up your instrument slightly over the track so people can hear you. But what I like to do is sound like that I'm in the mix as opposed to on top of the mix or buried up under the mix. And with this guitar, you don't have to turn it up to be over the top because it has so much bottom that you can hear it. And oddly enough, you can also feel it resonating through your body if you got your headphones on and a good headset that carries or captures the bottom of frequencies. So again, this guitar comes highly recommended because I've never ran across any other bass other than this one that has that much bottom. I've played Ricks, I've played Olympics, but this guitar, whole lot of bottom, But in a perfect world, I would take out the electronics because they got the electronics part right. and put the electronics inside of the OLP, because the OLP doesn't have as much bottom to me. You know, if I EQ it and get some other things that probably can take me there, but no other guitar out of the box delivers that kind of bottom like this one, or should I say this one. And like I said, one day maybe I will take the guts out of this and put it in the OLP, because then that would be the perfect guitar, because this one feels good to play. I love playing it. So Dr. Tech got the electronics part on the money, but the physical, body or makeup, it's a $99 guitar, but if it bows again another year or so, I'm going to actually buy another one, or even probably so this time I just gut it out, take the electronics out, stick it in another guitar. So that's what I might do. So that wraps up my review. And thumbs up for the Dr. Tech bass, $99, brand new, off of eBay, free shipping. And that's a big plus when they don't charge you $30 to send it to you, just free. So that was another extra added incentive. And it's a beautiful guitar. It comes in red. The first one I had was black, and then they have this really weird light blue one that I didn't really like the color. So that's going to wrap that up. I mean, again, I said before, I can't see myself spending $1,000 for a guitar for a couple of reasons. And one is, when you do, what's going to happen in most cases, it's going to get stolen when you go to the club to perform or whatever. Most people don't break in your house and take your guitars. They steal them when you're out in the club. And you might say to yourself, well, you know what? I don't play those smoky, round the corner nightclubs, and so I ain't got to worry about somebody stealing my instrument. Yeah, you do, because guess what? They even steal them at the music awards. And the reason being is there's a different reason for that theft, because at the music awards or high-end places, they don't steal them because they tapped out for money. They want to take your guitar and sell it. They steal them for memento reasons. B.B. King once said jokingly, or with a humorous spin on it, on Soul Train, he was talking to Don Cornelius, and he introduced his guitar to Don Cornelius. He said, "This is Lucille III." And Don Cornelius said, "Well, what happened to Lucille the first and the second?" He said, "Someone stole them." And they steal them, so the more valuable they are, the more likely they're going to get stolen. Unless you buy $1,000 guitar and never take it out the house and just play it in the house. And that's wonderful, but be aware that's part of the territory when you invest that kind of money on these high-end guitars, that you run a risk of getting them stolen. So on that note, I'm going to end this video, and I hope this was entertaining and informative. And until next time, thank you.